Explain the events in a normal woman during her menstrual cycle on the following days. First, ovarian events from 13 to 15 days. Ovarian events during 13 to 15 means it is follicular maturation and it is almost nearing ovulation. So, you know that FSH is stimulating the follicles to develop into mature Graafian follicle, and at the end of this, that is during for ovulation, the LH surge happens, which will lead to the breakdown of this Graafian follicle to release ovum, that is ovulation. Now, ovarian hormones level from 16 to 23. 16 to 23 means after the ovulation, you know that the remnants of the Graafian follicle will become corpus luteum in the presence of LH, and this corpus luteum will be secreting progesterone. So progesterone will be high at this level, which will maintain the endometrium till the next cycle. Suppose if the fertilization happens, this will be maintained as such. If the absence of fertilization, the corpus luteum will disintegrate. Uterine events from 24 to 29 days. 24 to 29 days, actually the endometrium thickens because it is under the influence of progesterone. Our LH will increase, which in turns will stimulate the corpus luteum. Corpus luteum secretes progesterone, which keeps the endometrium intact. Then after 24 to 29, the thickening of the endometrium will be maximum, and after that, if fertilization has taken place, this will continue. In the absence of fertilization, the corpus luteum degenerates. As a result, the endometrium disintegrates. The pituitary hormones are LH and FSH. So what happens is the FSH will stimulate the follicular development, that is the primary follicle will develop into secondary, tertiary and ultimately to the Graafian follicles, and the developing follicles in turn secretes estrogen. This will again further helps in the follicular development. That is 8 to 12 days mainly FSH is playing an important role, but when the estrogen increases, ultimately that will lead to the secretion of LH towards the middle of the cycle. Uterine events from 13 to 15 days. 13 to 15 days, the endometrium is very thick because during this time, actually, ovary is having certain processes like a ovulation happening, but in the uterus, the endometrium remains thick.